Alright, what's up y'all? I'm Cody.
This is Will.
And we're doing another supplement review. This time it's a mass gainer. And real quick, the difference between regular protein like what was in the other video, like a 100% whey protein and a mass gainer is mass gainers usually have a lot more calories because they're supposed to help you gain weight and just add.
You gotta get over your caloric intake number,
Yeah.
and it helps you with that.
Yeah.
So this particular mass gainer has 850 calories per serving, which is a crap load. You were taking it, right?
Yeah, I've been taking it for like about 3 weeks, and yeah, I mean I've gained, I don't know, like 5 pounds probably in the last 3 weeks of muscle. I mean, if you work out 5-6 days a week. But also with mass gainers, shit, what was I gonna say? Now I forgot. With mass gainers, you got to
Got to spread it out the way you take it.
Yeah,
that's one thing.
There we go. You can't with the like, since 850 calories, you can't just put all 3 scoops into one thing and take all 850 calories in one meal because you'll probably puke. I mean, it's a shit.
Well, I mean, when I took this a long time,
Yeah.
like 3 years ago, I didn't know crap about nutrition or wouldn't take protein. I took all 3 scoops at once, and these scoops are like this big in this thing, about that wide, and the scoop is about that tall. Each scoop is like
2 inches tall.
I don't know. Each scoop is huge, and for 3 scoops, that's 243 grams, which is huge. It's like eating like 3 meals, drinking it. And so when I took it, I would drink all 3 at once after my workout, which wasn't the best idea, but I did gain a lot of weight on it. Mm-hmm. I didn't cut afterwards though, because I was in football, and I didn't even know about cutting back then, and I gained like 12 pounds in 2 weeks taking it. There is 10 grams of creatine monohydrate in this particular protein. So yeah, obviously some of that weight was water weight from the creatine. But I still gained 12 pounds, and so I had more weight from my body to throw around during football, which was definitely beneficial to me because I was only like 160 at the time, playing strong safety. So it helped me definitely. Just to clarify, this is Rebuilt Mass by GNC, the Beyond Raw line. It's probably one of my favorite mass gainers when it comes to kind of more middle of the line calorie mass gainers. Some protein powders that are mass gainers are kind of crazy when it comes to calories. Like 1,200 calories in one protein shake. That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like half your caloric intake on a regular diet in one fucking thing.
Yeah, it's
not
crazy.
Counting all the food you eat during the day.
Plus, you don't want to just go strictly protein for your caloric intake. You want to have lean protein meats and stuff like that. You want to have like chicken breast, lean beef, vegetables, salad, stuff like that. Yeah. For your complex carbs and your rice and stuff. You don't want to just rely so heavily on a protein shake, if you know what I mean. They're definitely beneficial though for anyone who's looking to gain weight, particularly muscle weight. You want to definitely check out Rebuilt Mass by GNC. It's on the more expensive side, but if you go to a franchise store, which you have to just call around and see which ones are franchise stores, it's usually marked down a lot less than it normally was. Like
$30 almost. It's like the one here where we are, it's like $65 and it's usually like $90.
Yeah, like it's like $90 for a thing of protein.
Yeah.
Well, okay, when you spend that much money on something you're just gonna crap out, it's like flushing money down the toilet.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You want to find a good deal on it. Yeah. It's expensive either way, but $30 less is still a great deal. So what this has in it has 60 grams of protein in the serving. The serving is 3 scoops. So you want to take 1 scoop in the morning, 1 scoop after your workout, and then 1 scoop, towards the evening. 850 calories in this thing. 10 grams of fat, which isn't too bad in a mass builder. 10 grams of sugar. It's essential to have sugar to kickstart your metabolism. 60 grams of protein, all your potassium, your sodium. And then it has the creatine complex, which is basically creatine monohydrate mixed in with a little other, like arginine and stuff like that, with creatine hydrochloride. It's basically just a creatine blend. There's 10 grams of that. So a common mistake people make. My friend did this too. He got this because I recommended it to him and he liked it a lot. But he took creatine monohydrate supplemented along with this. So that dumbass was taking like 20 grams of creatine monohydrate in, and he was like 150 pounds. So that was way, way too much. I think 10 grams of creatine is a good amount for anybody really, but he was taking in 20 grams of creatine.
Yeah, creatine can fuck your shit up.
Yeah,
man.
and he fucked his shit up. He basically destroyed his kidneys at the age of 18, and his immune system crashed from it. He had to go to the hospital, and he got all kinds of like weird sicknesses from it, and missed like 2 months of school. It was bad. So be aware of that. If you buy this, you want to make sure you know there's 10 grams of creatine monohydrate in the protein supplement. So you don't need to be taking your creatine if you're taking this because you're going to be overdoing it. That's one pretty important aspect of it. Then it also has a branched amino acid blend, and that also has fenugreek extract in it for testosterone support. So it does support your testosterone levels, maybe raise a little bit, which could lead to some people having like an acne outbreak. I know I had a little bit of that when I took it, but it did increase your testosterone. You can pretty much feel it, which is pretty cool. Then it also has fast, slow, and medium release protein. So it has the way it isolates to get into your system fast to give your protein to your body right now. Then it has kind of medium release protein, which I think is soy isolates. So you have protein throughout, like an hour after the workout, still being digested. Then it also has casein protein in it, which stays in your system for like 7 hours after you take it in. So your body never runs out of protein in your body. So you have the fast protein, the medium protein, and the slow protein digestion all in one product. So your body never runs out of protein throughout the day. So it always has a source of protein in your body to keep gaining muscle and keep building muscle. You keep in an anabolic state longer, the state of building muscle. Then it's got all the glutamine, arginine, all that stuff that all the protein shakes have. And as far as taste goes, what do you think? Tastes pretty good?
Oh yeah, it tastes great.
And this stuff,
it's like a chocolate milkshake pretty much.
It comes in chocolate brownie, cookies and cream, vanilla cake batter.
Yeah, vanilla cake batter.
And I think strawberry.
And so far I've only tried the chocolate. Maybe.
Yeah, I tried the chocolate brownie and the cookies and cream.
Yeah.
I preferred the chocolate brownies because the cookies and cream actually had chunks of like cookie stuff in it, so it made the texture kind of
crazy
like
chunky.
Yeah, like chunky. Tasted really good though, but it did get a little chunky.
Yeah, so it just depends on your, I guess, chunky level. If you like protein shakes chunky or
but
not.
Both of them taste good, which is pretty cool. It definitely is highly effective. You start taking this, right?
Yeah, I started taking it 3 weeks ago, and I've seen good results. I was 125 before I took it, and now I'm like in the lower 130s, like 133.
It's pretty good.
Obviously, I'm not going to say that this is the only thing that's helped me gain weight. I've also been eating more and whatever, and we'll discuss that in another video also. But so diet also has a lot to do with when you're taking protein shakes. You can't just fully rely on the shakes like we've been talking about. You can't just be like, okay, well I'm just going to take, I'm just going to drink this 3 times a day and still just eat only 3 meals a day and eat whatever I want and expect to gain the same amount. You have to. It's a big
process.
It's a
lifestyle,
process.
Really. You have to really commit yourself to it.
So, but yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to the lifestyle and stuff in another video. So I guess that's about it
for that protein.
For that protein. So yeah. So until next time, keep making them gains.
Yeah. If you have any questions, comment, and we'll reply to you or email or whatever.
Yeah, you can email me at codyhall214@gmail.com, or you can also just leave us a message in the YouTube inbox.
Yeah, if you think we're dumbasses, tell us. Because I don't really care, but I just want to see what your opinion is.
Yeah, it's good feedback, and we could always probably, I'm sure, learn.
You can use it, yeah.
Learn something from someone else.
This channel's more for the kind of beginner people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like the dumb people. I say they're a little more ignorant. They haven't spent a lot of time in the field. Mm-hmm. They don't understand
bodybuilding.
They don't really understand the technical terms and stuff of bodybuilding. It's just for people that are just starting to work out that need the basics supplements. Just everyone needs protein. If you're working out, you need some protein. That's flat out what it is. If you want to build some muscle, you want to get something with higher calories. If you're not getting enough protein in your diet, the basic rule of thumb is if you're a guy, try to get your body weight in protein. That's a little higher than most people would say, but it's kind of sometimes it's hard, especially with your busy life, to get 10 grams or not 10 grams, like whatever. It's hard to get a gram per pound you weigh. Yeah. When you're doing all your daily functions and stuff like that. So I just say a gram for how much you weigh is a pretty nice.
So like for instance, like if he weighs 170 and I weigh like 130, and you want to try and get 130 and 170 grams of protein a day. Yeah. And that's where these mass gainers come in handy, because they have, you get 60 if you drink this 3 times.
Not just mass gainers, all protein shakes.
Yeah, all protein in general. If you get like 24, 30, 60, whatever, you get that much of protein per day, plus whatever protein you eat with food like chicken, beef.
So it helps you get up to that number. Same with calories. A lot of times you're trying to gain weight, you have to be like 500 calories over your caloric intake number, which is roughly about 15 times your body weight is how many calories a day you need. You have to add 500 to that to start gaining size.
Now we're getting to the fun math.
The fun math. And so these mass gainers have the elevated calorie count, the 850 calories, to help you get over your number, by adding on to what the calories you do already take in. It helps you just get over that number. Right. So that's basically it for this channel. Sorry, it took so long.
Yeah, kind of a long video. But, till next time, keep on making them gains, y'all.